SS-8H1. Evaluate the impact of the European exploration and settlement on American Indians in Georgia. Element C. Evaluate the impact of Spanish contact on American Indians, including the exploration of Hernando de Soto and the establishment of the Spanish missions along the barrier islands. Our learning target: I will explain how the Spanish contact affected the American Indians. The Spanish contact with the Native Americans had a major impact. Hernando de Soto was the first European to explore the interior of Georgia. Along with that, he is known for killing, starving, and enslaving a number of Native Americans. Remember, the goal of the Spanish was the 3 G's: God, gold, and glory. De Soto and his men moved through the South in search of gold. The Native Americans provided De Soto false information to lead the Spanish away from their homes. De Soto never found gold, but he did introduce a lot of European things into the New World. New things like pigs. De Soto introduced pigs to the Native Americans. De Soto and his men also introduced diseases like smallpox and measles. The Native Americans never had experienced diseases before. De Soto was also the first European to encounter the Mississippian Indians. He kept journals, and in those journals, he described the chiefdom of the Mississippians. De Soto's goal of gold was never completed, but it did help the French and the Spanish explore and settle parts of the southeast coastline. One of Spain's most successful times was the mission period. During the mission period, missions, or churches, were built along the coast and barrier islands. Some of these mission sites included Cumberland Island, St. Catherine's Island, and an area near the Okefenokee Swamp. The goal was to convert the Native Americans to Christianity, specifically Catholicism, the Catholic religion. These missions brought a lot of changes to the Native American culture. The unmarried Native American men were required to work in St. Augustine, which brought a lot of change to the culture. The Native Americans lacked immunity, so it brought disease and death due to the close contact they had with the Spanish. Slowly, the Spanish missions fell and were abandoned. Those that remained fell after a pirate raid.